What's going on, guys? Tomcat here, and today I am bringing you another Forza 4 front-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive swap drift build. But before we get into it, I actually want to show you a couple new cars that I got recently. And this is my matte black Lamborghini Aventador. And later on in the coming clips, I'm going to show you my Ferrari F12 Berlinetta as well. They're Hot Wheels, obviously, but I think they're pretty cool. And if you guys want to see my entire collection, let me know in the comments below. I also want to give a big shout out to Original Skylord for guessing fuel for my Let's Play. I know that there was a bit of a mix-up on, you know, when it was announced, and I had a video scheduled before this video came out, and I didn't realize that I hadn't said anything about the shout out in that video, so I do apologize for that, but I hope you guys enjoy the following video. What's going on, guys? Tomcat here, and today I am bringing you another front-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive swap drift build. This time we are going to be doing the 2002 Honda Integra Type R, so we're just going to go ahead and buy it. I've always loved the look of Integras, but the problem that I always had with them was that they were front-wheel drive. So today we are going to solve that problem and see what kind of a drift car we can turn this thing into. Hopefully it'll go pretty well. At least that's what I'm hoping. So let's go ahead and go to the upgrade shop. And let's see. Before we check that out, what kind of after we do that rear-wheel drive swap, what kind of aspiration swaps do we have? Or sorry, conversions. Single turbo, twin screw supercharger, or centrifugal supercharger. I want a turbo. I want a turbo. Go ahead and do not the drivetrain. Actually, we need to do the drivetrain again. Well, not again because we didn't do it first off. But I've actually made that mistake a bunch of times where I've done the drivetrain. I built the drivetrain up and then realized I hadn't swapped the drivetrain from front-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive, so I had basically ended up with a fully built front drive drivetrain instead of a rear drive drivetrain, which was kind of disappointing. But oh, come on, why did I hit B too many times? Back to the upgrade shop. All right, tires. I think I'm gonna go with street. And as far as rear tire width, we're gonna bump it up 1 to 225s in the back. Leave the fronts stock. Rims. Let's see here. Let's see if end keys will look good. End keys usually look good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Absolutely awesome. Let's bump up the size a little bit. Make it 18s all around. Yeah, that looks good. That looks really, really good in my opinion. Alright, what kind of body mods can we do? Bomex, Mugen. Actually, it looks cool. The Mugen looks kind of racy. I like it. C-West, no. Charge speed, oh god, absolutely not. We're gonna go with the Mugen kit. Rear wing, ooh, we could take it off. That actually looks very cool. We could take it off, or we could either take it off or go with the Mugen wing. You know, forget it. I'm gonna go with the Mugen wing. Mugen doesn't make a rear bumper? You serious? Alright, well, I guess I'll leave it stock. I'll try and make a full Mugen kit, with the side skirts and everything. I can't believe they don't have a Mugen rear bumper. I can't believe Mugen doesn't make a rear bumper. That just doesn't make any sense. See if they have any carbon hoods. Yes, they do. Installing the carbon hood, definitely. We want that carbon hood. Go ahead and bump up the power. Get that air filter, get that exhaust, open it up, straight pipe, get the race camshaft. Sport turbo, race turbo, race turbo. Why is there even a question? Let's see if we can get this to around or above 500. Well, we're already above 500 horsepower. Shoot for 550. 555 horsepower. That should be good. 555 horsepower, 356 pounds-feet of torque. Let's see about tuning it now. Alright. Get that tire pressure, 25.5 in the front, we'll run 25.0 in the rear, leave the gears alone for now, 2.0 negative camber in the front, 0.5 in the back, toe, we'll put it out just a tiny little bit, bring the front caster up to 6.0, soften up the anti-roll bars a lot, it doesn't really matter how much, just soften them up a lot. If I was trying to make it like this a really precise tune, then I'd spend a little more time on that, but it doesn't have to be precise. I usually set my damping to 4.0 in the front and 3.5 in the rear, as well as the bump stiffness. It works pretty well for me, so I mean, I run it on a lot of my cars. Bump both up to 100%. I used to do it a different way, but I prefer doing it this way. Wow, are you kidding me? It basically makes it just real easy to handle. And let's go ahead and find a place to test drive it. Dang, where should we go? Let's go to... Oh, God. Let's go to Fujimi. Oh gosh, what do I want? Old Downhill. Old Downhill should be fun. I've honestly never built an Integra before, so this should be interesting. Should be very interesting, actually. Very, very interesting to see how it works. I mean, if it works well, I may actually start using it for drifting. Sounds good. Yeah, definitely sounds good. Looks good, too. Oh, come on now. Don't stall. Get a little bit of burnout action going. Alright, let's go. Oh, God. Get out of the wall. Yeah, when you're in VTEC, it's great. But when you're not in VTEC, it's not that great. Swing it around. Oh, God. That's the thing. You got to keep the revs up. You got to keep them really, really high. Otherwise, it doesn't. It just doesn't do what you want it to do. You don't have the power. If the revs aren't up there, then you're not going to have the power to do what you want. Oh, God. Okay, we kept it. Dang. But yeah, drifting with VTEC is kind of challenging because if you let the revs drop too much, the car will bog down like crazy. And if you're like me and you're used to drifting V8 cars, where you have a lot of torque low down, then it's definitely a different experience. I mean, I used to have an S2000 drift car, and yeah, we screwed that up big time. But I used to have an S2000 drift car, and I used to drift, I knew how to use VTEC to my advantage, but I haven't drifted that car in a really long time, and I'm really out of practice with VTEC, so this is my first time actually drifting a car with VTEC in quite a while. See if we can swing it around for this corner. Take it a little, well, I was trying to take it wide, but it didn't end up happening. Thing does sound good, though. It certainly doesn't sound like your average Honda Civic with... I mean, it's not even a Civic, but... I mean, it doesn't even sound like your average Integra, because, you know, the average Integra that you hear kind of sounds a little lawnmower-ish, but, I mean, this doesn't sound like that at all. And if an Integra, even a Civic, if it's done right, then it'll sound good. If it's done wrong, it's going to sound like a lawnmower. So, I mean, you got to find a balance between good and lawnmower. Oh my God, that was a lot of angle. That was too much angle for that entry back there. Swing it out. Oh God. Oh yes. Oh, stay out of the wall. Stay out of the wall. Yes. Yeah. I'm bouncing off that rev limiter. Now comes the time for the long sweeping drifts. Oh, no, 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 don't screw up. Okay. Really? Oh, God, pull that e-brake. I had no choice but to just hold the e-brake that whole time. There was no other option for me. No other option whatsoever. I'm kind of getting used to it now, though. If you know how to clutch kick, then you're good. You're actually pretty much good to go if you know how to clutch kick it, because then you can bring it up into the higher range, the VTEC zone, but into the higher RPMs if you keep the revs up and if you clutch kick it a lot. You have to be constantly downshifting because you want to get up to third to get the torque. But if you drop again, if you drop those revs, then you got to go back down to second gear. One thing I will say about this thing is that I'm surprised how much angle it holds. I'm quite surprised at how much angle it holds. It's really good at holding angle, to be honest with you. Oh God, we got to get this. Come on. Oh, good so far. Just get the exit. No! No, 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 no! 28 grand lost. No way, come on. Oh, wow, that sucked. That sucked big time. Dang. I've never, well, I won't say never, but I rarely lose my combo back there. Rarely. And see, I guess it's down to the fact that with this car, you can pull a lot of angle, but you really, really have to watch it, otherwise it'll go too far. And it'll be really, dang it! Anyway, really, really hard to bring back. Come on, keep it going, keep it going. Ooh, yes. Come on, bring it around. And across the line. Alright. Well, that was probably one of my worst downhill runs ever, but either way, it was fun because I like the way that the Integra Type R holds the angle, you know, after it's converted to rear-wheel drive, obviously. I like the way it holds its angle, and I like the way it can get a lot of angle, and I like the way it's balanced, and it feels pretty good. And if you guys want to copy this tune, feel free to do so, because it's a fun car to drive, and it's a fun car to drift. So if you guys enjoyed that video, don't forget to hit the like button. Tell me in the comment section below what you thought of it, and if you're new to my channel, don't forget to click subscribe for more. I will see you guys later.